Where's everybody? So excited to be here for the big review. I love Monday nights. It's so much fun. So you've probably seen everybody's posts, which have been so creative and so super fun all week with the hashtag matter. And the creativity has just blown me away. It's been so awesome. But the quote is, go out and chase your dreams no matter how crazy it looks, by Shanice Williams. I can't wait to hear what everyone has to say. And we're going to start with Miss Nicole. And you had some really awesome posts all about gut health and you matter. And it was just some really fun stuff. So tell us what you were thinking and what you love about this quote, please.
Sure thing. And thank you for choosing it. And the hashtag's been fun. And I've just really enjoyed what everybody has done this week. Students are killing it in this class. So what I really appreciate about it is chasing your dream. And that means, we've all heard dream a lot, chase your dreams. And everybody who's in business for themselves always says these, sort of idioms and what have you. But what it really means to me is that it's really aligning with somebody or aligning with who I am as a person. And what that looks like for me as a coach and learning that I had this in me took, really some painful maneuvers over the last several years trying to figure out what it is that I wanted to be when I grow up at almost 50. And now that I have achieved my goal, and that is to help coach all of you, of course, but also to be a personal coach and life coach and things like that. And what that means for me is it really does matter what we do, because when you're passionate about it, you make a difference. And when it aligns with what God keeps planting in your heart, and I know there are people who are listening right now that have just had something keep coming at them all the time, and you just can't shake it, and you try to avoid it, and maybe you started out in school that way, which was me, and I was like, nah, this isn't for me, I can't do it. And really just not selling yourself short. And no matter how crazy it might seem to others while you're going through this transition and this roller coaster of figuring it out, just keep doing it. Keep moving forward, keep learning, keep developing the skill, getting around people like all of you in this community who are really in the arena with you. They're in there fighting the fight with you. They're in there helping you build a future. And I can't imagine my life today without a community like all of you, and moving forward at all. So without all of you, I probably wouldn't have achieved my goal. So thanks so much for all of you, and back to you, Kat.
Beautiful. That dream is real. Go live it. Don't live in fear. Nancy Mays, loved your post this week. Grandkids, flowers, and especially the one with the hat. I was so excited. I was like, it was beautiful. So tell us what you were thinking this week.
Thank you, Kat. It's been an eventful week for me. And sometimes the quote means to me that sometimes you have to let other people chase their dream that will be a part of your plan. And so to me, even though you think it's crazy, it's probably part of your plan that you don't realize. So what matters is how you handle that. So that's what the quote has meant to me this week. And back to you, Kat.
That's beautiful. So it's taking into consideration the people around you and making sure that you can kind of go with the flow. Beautiful. Thank you, Nancy. All right. Miss Noelle.
Hello. So yeah, I had something in common with Nancy this week. We both got sucked in by pizza with kids who love pizza, and then thought of detox tea right away. But and I also love all of Nancy's outdoor, just enjoying her back. I think it's her backyard, but when she's got her feet kicked up, I love those. So this quote to me, I just immediately had to think of my husband being somebody who, clung to what seemed like a really crazy dream. And so he's lived a lot of really cool experiences, and he really carries that philosophy around in his back pocket and advises people of all ages to do that. And then, I have a little nephew who's super, super, super intelligent. And I ask him what he wants to be when he grows up, and he wants to be a commentator for NFL commentator. And I'm like, Gavin, I'm counting on you to save the world. Like, he's so off the charts smart. But Greg said, well, I hope I see him as a football commentator, because then I'll know that he chased his dream and did what made him happy. And I was like, you're right. So that's a theme in our house. Thanks for sharing it with us, Kat. Back to you.
Of course. And your posts this week were just beautiful. You're all, and they just reflect you, because it's loving everyone, loving God, sharing happiness, and everything's so creative. And I always love seeing your posts every day. They're beautiful. So thank you. All right, Miss Dana, a lot of family, kids, God, really loved your post this week. So tell us what you love about this quote.
Well, what I love about it is that it's talking about chasing your dreams. I know that a lot of us have goals and dreams that we want to pursue. And when you find that dream that you're just so passionate about, you're going to have people sometimes tell you, oh, you can't do that. You can't do that. They're trying to protect you. Even your own mind will tell you, oh, wow, you can't do that. And that means that dream is huge. That dream is that it's big. And sometimes it's bigger than us, and we need some help. Like Nicole said, we need help from the people around us. We need some help from God. And but when that dream is big and you've got it in your mind that you are going to carry it out and see it through, no one can dissuade you. No one can talk you out of it. No one can have you thinking otherwise, that you can't do it. So I say, dream big, take action, work hard. Back to you, Kat.
I love it. Dream big. Don't let anybody know you can't do it, and just take action. Show them, and including your mind, that nothing's going to stop you. Beautiful. Thank you, Dana. And Miss Lenore, I always love your selfies. Mm-hmm. Absolutely beautiful. And that picture of you and Dana was gorgeous. And then it was mindset, friendships, new skills. So what did you love about the quote, dear?
The quote was fantabulous. I enjoyed this quote. Chasing your dreams and what matters to you, and don't worry about what others think. Because what God has placed in your heart and your spirit is for you. And a lot of times people are just not going to understand. And that's what I've learned. I'm still, my dreams and goals are still unfolding. And so people are not going to understand it, but you have to just stay focused, stay the course, stay prayerful, and don't veer to the left or the right. Surround yourself. Now, this is important. You must surround yourself with like-minded people. You got to do that, because they're the people that's going to prop you up when you are falling to the left like a palm tree. But right, Nicole. But we may bend, but if our goal is embedded in us that strong, we're not going to break, and we're going to pop right back up, just like a palm tree after a storm. And stay the course. That is so important. Stay the course. And that's what it meant to me. I can go on and on and on, but I'm going to give it back to you, Kat.
Thank you. That was absolutely beautiful. Stay the course. Keep going. Do it. I love it. Miss Carmen, dreams and vision.
Yes. This quote was great, because it actually, I thought of myself being a person with many jobs, many hats, which reminded me of all the hats that you wear, Kat. And it also reminded me, and like hats, jobs. And I actually do so many things that I love it. And it always works towards my dream, and it's what matters to me in my heart. And being an entrepreneur, being a lady boss, being a coach, of all things has really helped me grow to where I want to be and helped me and a stepping stone. It reminds me of that mountain, you know, and taking steps like all the way up the mountain and for your dream at the top of the mountain. And it's been really cool this week to be a part of that, what matters.
Beautiful. I absolutely love it. Thank you so much. Just keep climbing, do it, do what's in your heart. Beautiful, Carmen. Thank you. All right, Mr. Al, I loved your post this week. It's workout, love. The love with the parrots was absolutely adorable. And then health. So it's eat healthy, be what you are, go and work out. So good example. What were you thinking this week, my friend?
Well, actually, to tell you the truth, when we are young, we dream big dreams. You know, I remember when I was a little kid, you know, I wanted to be Superman. But, you know, as we get older and older and older, life somehow beat those dreams out of us and tell us we have to fit into a box, and we are no longer capable of even thinking those thoughts. So I really love this quote because it actually tells us that what we dream actually matters. I don't care how crazy it is. Can you imagine when there was actually no light at night, when the sun went down, if the moon wasn't shining, there was no light, and somebody thought of, man, we need to put some fire on a stick. And eventually somebody said, you know, we need to be able to make a light bulb so you can turn it on. Now we don't have time to go to sleep. So anyway, dream big, no matter how crazy it seems to anybody else. Your dreams matter. That's what I got from this. Thank you so much, Kat, for including me.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. And your gorgeous wife, Miss Cheryl, all about kindness and accomplishments. And then the picture of the two of y'all together with your team are just absolutely beautiful. So what does this quote mean to you, Miss Cheryl?
Hi, thank you, Kat. You know, have you ever met people who just go through every day just running and hustle and bustle and don't take time to live? They can have the greatest jobs, they can have all of the money in the world, but they don't have time to live. What the quote meant to me was to focus on things that matter. You know, those things that count, our family, you know, eating healthy, having right relationship, kindness to other people, because all of those little things that we focus on don't seem to matter. And if you were to lose that job, if you were to lose that health, if you were to lose that money, what would you have? So it's like it told me about focusing on better things, on right things, slowing down, living life. Focus on those things that matter. So that's what it meant to me. So thank you very much. Back to you, Kat.
Wow, that's beautiful. Thank you so much. Love it. All right, Miss K, dream bigger. You had a couple of really funny boomerangs and faces. That was fun playing around. And then prime heart health. So what did this quote mean to you, my dear?
Well, the thing of being crazy about following your dreams, I made some big decisions about the next dream, going on a cruise, creating a team. But what really struck me about this is to be crazy. I did so many things out of the box that if you would have said, would I do that? I'd go, that ain't me. I'm the straight and the narrow. I'm like, oh, tell me what to do. Okay, I'll do it. And Kat, you spurred me on. I go, well, how do you do that? So the being crazy and then going for dreams. And I realized when I was younger, I was really crazy at going for my dreams. I lived in other countries, blah, blah, blah. So I haven't in the last 30 years. So this of having a dream, other people might think you're crazy, but you can also be crazy being so driven to your dream. Back to you, Kat.
I love it. Beautiful post this week, Kay. Thank you. Great message. All right. Next up, I believe it is Miss Jessica. And you had You Matter, God, right? Then you had about the manicure, which was really beautiful, and about your tribe. So really nice post this week. So what were you thinking, my dear?
Well, God puts desires into your heart and dreams into your heart. I think it all comes from Him. And one thing I know is, God wants you to come out of your comfort zone. And so, especially when you're living for Him. So when you want to make your dreams come true, whatever dream it may be, He don't want you to give up. He wants you to get out of your comfort zone. That's what I'm learning. Get out of your comfort zone. He believes in you. You got to believe in yourself. And if you know that you can do it, no matter what the enemy tells you, he says you can't do it, you can. Whatever you feel that matters to you is what matters to you. It doesn't really matter to anybody else but you. And you got to keep your focus and be consistent. And when you do that, He will see you through. So your dreams and your desires will come true. You just cannot give up. And that's what I'm learning. And I love it. I love it.
Wow. Super powerful and beautiful. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, Sarah. I saw a lot of posts about the environment, which I know is important to you, and your dogs, which are important to you. And I'll always love your selfies and your outdoors. So tell us what you love about this quote, my dear.
Well, basically, this quote just kind of means that, whatever you desire to do in your heart, that's what matters, So for me, cleaning up the environment, or, enjoying time in the environment, or enjoying time with friends and family, just getting out there and being and living to your fullest self and your fullest potential. That's what matters to me. And just really just aspiring to do the most that you can, and to be the most that you can, and just reach those goals. And again, set those goals and just repeat and just keep doing it. So back to you, Kat.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. I love it.
Yeah.
All right, Miss Dawn. She's back from another, I don't know where around the world, Miss Adventure World Traveler. What did you love about the quote?
Thank you, Kat. Yes. So the quote, go out and chase your dreams no matter how crazy it looks. I love this quote. This is great because this really speaks to my life. And, God puts things on our hearts of things to do, whatever, His will for us is. He plants these ideas, these seeds in what are we going to do with it? And I learned that if God plants something in my brain, I'm going to act on it. And I will get going full force, full forward, and just nose to the grindstone and go, 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 go. All right, until I've achieved that goal. So what this quote means to me is matter. Let's get back to the basics, okay? We do God's will, but let's go back to the basics. So this past week was family vacation. This was one whole week of downtime. I was not on social media, hardly at all. And it's all about family, health, spirituality, and just really taking care of me and my family, and it's me time. So I have a little phrase I say, why be normal? I'm not normal, but what is normal anyway? Let's be extraordinary. So that's what it means to me, is really getting back to the basics and making sure, even though we're very, very focused on achieving our dreams and whatever they are, making sure that we do not lose focus on the why we're doing what we're doing and what our passion is truly down at our core, and just having that family, health, spirituality, and me time. So that's what matters to me. So that's what I was focused on this week.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Welcome back. All right, Miss Betty. And I just love all your pictures of the horses, and your selfies are absolutely just gorgeous. You are who you are, and I just love you for it. It's awesome, girl. So tell us what you love about this quote.
Well, thank you, Kat. Well, network marketing's been a huge dream of mine for a lot of years. And because of where I live and I don't get out much, and all the critters around here, we have to take care of every day. This network marketing's kind of been a challenge for me. And I feel like my dreams are about being less shy, about, just posting more, really putting myself out there. I mean, there's, like you say, the selfies. I never would have dreamed I could do that. But so just, going for it, dream crazy. And it's not impossible anymore. That's kind of what I got out of it.
Absolutely beautiful. And that sums up your journey too, as we've watched you from being really, really nervous. So Betty is like an example of what you can do. Start, and it'll just, all of a sudden you have this whole group and you have like a bunch of fun. So it's great. So thank you so much for your openness.
Thank you.
So what I heard was God gives us that dream, and it's huge, right? It's in our heart, it's there for a reason. We had it from the time we were little, and time and circumstance and systems and televisions and whatever kind of try to wipe that out of us. It tries to hold it down, stamp it back, and it says, you can't do that. Well, that's a bunch of bunk, right? We all have said this, everybody in their own words. We just need to follow our heart, follow our dreams, go live our passion, focus, do what matters, focus on what matters, get back to the basics, slow down, live, and take action. Yay, y'all are amazing. So go out and chase your dreams no matter how crazy it looks. Shanice Williams. Good night, Facebook. We will see you next week. You don't want to miss it. Yay.